From the combined newsrooms in Eugene, Roseburg, and Coos Bay, KVAL News at 6 starts now.
The Bedrock Fire continues to burn in Lane County. It's about 30 miles east of Eugene. Thanks for joining us. I'm Brandon Kamerman.
And I'm Kendall Bartley. Now, the most recent infrared mapping has the fire sitting at just under 3,200 acres. KVAL's Zach Bruhl is live near the fire. Now, Zach, just yesterday we reported the fire was 300 acres in size. Has it really grown 10 times in size?
Well, Kendall, that's the question. You know, that number is staggering. You look at 300 acres yesterday, 3,200 acres today, and it's an eye-popping difference. But it's unclear whether that difference is based on the actual fire activity or just the more accurate infrared mapping that we received today. We haven't received that through the weekend. Today, back on the work week, we were able to get that infrared reporting, which has it at 3,200 acres. Now, that is an extremely accurate reporting, so we're going to stick with that. So, matter of fact is that fire is sitting just under 3,200 at 3,190 acres at the moment. Like I said, unclear whether that's because of the jump is because of that mapping or actual fire activity, but it is hot, it is dry out here, so the U.S. Forest Service was saying they were going to be expecting quite a bit of fire activity as long as the weather stays this way. I'm sure you'll hear later in the weather report that it will be staying hot and dry throughout this week, and so the activity may just continue. U.S. Forest Service is joined by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and the Oregon Department of Forestry out here fighting this fire. We've been seeing the helicopter fly over us, dropping some water drops pretty consistently over the past hour and a half that we've been here. Now, no current evacuations in place at the moment, but Lane County Sheriff's Office, who helps facilitate those evacuations, does say that if you're going to be heading out to recreate this summer, you got to make sure that you're prepared for any of the worst that could come your way when you're out in the woods.
Tell your family members specifically where you're going to be going, and if you change plans, get into cell coverage and call somebody and tell them that you have changed your plans. Particularly that preparedness on the front is the most important.
Now we're going to pull that map back up for you. You can see the Bedrock Fire icon on that. That distance from Eugene is about 30 miles to the east of Eugene is where that fire is burning. If you live in the vicinity of where that fire emblem is, it is kind of isolated, but anywhere nearby within a few dozen miles, you're going to want to pay attention to all the evacuation notices and fire activity warnings in the area. Of course, go to our website where you can find a couple very important links linked in the story about the Bedrock Fire. That first link is about an air quality and smoke map. There is a air quality advisory for Eastern Lane County at the moment. You can check that map, see if you're in the area that is dangerous for sensitive groups or just plain dangerous. Also, you can find the Lane County alert system. There will be some information about evacuation levels 1, 2, and 3, what the difference is between those three, as well as what kind of evacuations may be coming. Also, you can sign up with your address and cell phone number to get text messages if an evacuation were to come to your address or any type of natural or human-caused disaster happens within Lane County. That alert will come right to your phone. It's a very convenient app or alert system to be signed up for. That's all we've got from the Bedrock Fire for now. We're right back to you guys in the studio. I'm Zach Bruhl.